Junior want to not be on my I can't really see what did I miss. Ex-strippers.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel because I haven't been on this channel for a minute and I feel like I'm like abandoning it, which I'm not, y'all, because I'm gonna keep posting on this channel. But like, if y'all been paying attention, y'all been seeing I started a podcast channel which is called Your Filming Podcast, and I just dropped my second episode. I just dropped my second episode today with Capo, and it's a great episode. I love it, and it's just like, honestly, I want this to keep growing, and I want y'all to be able to be comfortable, to be sitting next to me and collabing and giving out the shit that y'all do, and like, you feel me, like putting everything out there, putting it on the table, talking about anything, relationships, health, anything, health, healing, all that. So in this video today, y'all, because since I'm just starting this YouTube journey, not YouTube journey, I'm lying. The podcast journey, because that's a whole different journey itself. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, I feel like having a podcast is like, it takes having like just strategies come behind it. You can't just wake up and be like, I'm just gonna do it. Like, you gotta really plan it out. So I'm just like getting to that part, and then like, so since I'm learning now, I'm learning as I go what to do. Like while starting my podcast, I'm gonna give y'all little tips and tricks and stuff that I've been listening to help me. And like, yeah, and y'all, I didn't eat all day. Like, my food is literally sitting right next to me. I can't eat right now. I'm gonna wait until I'm done with the video because I don't want my head to get in my food. So now I'm really like thugging it out for y'all. I eat all day. I'm thugging it out for y'all. Let me get this video out the way. I don't know why I picked this bozo ass straw. It should taste like how it looks. I wrote it down, y'all, because I've been listening to this little book on audio. And it's basically how to start a podcast, and they've been giving me good ideas, and I've been getting ideas myself, like just by doing my own research and everything, and just the things that I've been going through. Cause like, okay, let me give you a little quick story time. So yesterday, was it yesterday? Well, the day of the podcast, cause yesterday was the day I shot the podcast. But Saturday when I did the podcast, I was supposed to have a guest that I had picked from the showcase that I went to, and the guest didn't show up. And honestly, that kind of low-key hurt my feelings because I spent time and money on the episode. Because it's like, you feel me? Like, I'm not just going to tell you to come in and have you come to some bullshit or have you come and not be prepared myself. Like, I made sure I was prepared. I had his outline ready. I was ready. And he didn't show up, and that really ended up hurting my feelings. But it's like, I can't control people, and I cannot force people or take it personal when they have shit going on, and then like it's mixed into what I got going on. I just gotta remember, like, when shit like that happen, always to pivot and have a plan B. So I had plan B. Capo jumped in the video, and he just saved my life, y'all. Honestly, like, if it wasn't for him, like, I don't think I would have walked out that spot feeling like satisfied. Like, you feel me? Like, it was just like him like being in the video really like made me feel better. It made me feel like, okay, this is what I paid for, this is what I'm here for. But we always gotta look out for shit like that. Like, I'm gonna repeat it again, like just like having to have a come up with a plan B just in case the plan A don't work, because plan A don't be working sometimes, because people, you never know what people like. But I want to take this, like, I want to do it a little bit differently now, since when I'm doing it with guests, I need to like be serious. Like, Ty gave me a great idea. He told me to like make sure they have reminders in their phone and all that. I feel like that was a great idea, so I'm gonna do stuff like that. But basically, I have a list of how to start your podcast, and I'm gonna read off what I wrote, y'all, and I'm gonna go into not details, but like explain my way, whatever. Yeah, I have OCD. I don't know if I read, but I can't even look at this right now. But so yeah, basically, when you start a podcast, the first thing you got to think about is, why are you starting a podcast? Like, what is the purpose of this podcast? What are you trying to reach? What type of community are you trying to get out of this? Like, what are you trying to like show to the world, basically? So with me, when I thought about You Feel Me podcast, I thought about it being like, this is something I want people to like come to and like be able to relate and be able to just have a conversation, like we just like friends or like we sisters or something, or like giving somebody their flowers, like not waiting until they pass away, God forbid, or they're not here no more, but like appreciating them while they're here, appreciating the things that they do while they're here, letting them put their shit out there, because we all need to be putting our shit out there. I feel like if you are creative and you still in the process of, oh, I'm scared, I don't want to do it, I don't want to, just get out that mindset and do it, because trust me, I'll be scared too. Like, I was scared to start this podcast, but I still started it because I'm like, if I don't start it, nobody else gonna do it for me, so I might as well start it myself. But just like know your why, know your purpose, know what you want behind it, why you want to start it, and like the people that you want to attract when it comes to it. So the next thing is, what are your goals for podcasts? Like with me, my goals, honestly, my goals don't stretch as far until like I see myself up to episode 5. I'm gonna be honest, because I want to see if I'm gonna be consistent with it. Like 2 episodes is 2 episodes. You feel me? I feel like that's still good. Like I still give myself props for that. You feel me? Like I give myself props, but I'm saying like the more consistent I am with it, I feel like my goals will really start coming to me, and then I'm gonna start figuring out shit that I want to do with it. But one of the goals for You Feel Me podcast is for it to be world stream, and to make it an actual show, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know how it be like daytime shows, daytime talk shows, stuff like that. Like for it to turn out to be like that, like if that's possible, because I feel like hey, anything I put my mind to, I could do. So you never know, like so something like that. So the next thing is pick out topics and figure out your niche. That I'm not gonna lie, I'm still on the process of picking out my niche, because honestly I can never see myself having a niche, honestly, because I talk about any and everything, honestly, so I don't want to just like talk about one specific thing. So with me, the niche thing be a little hard for me, and the niche thing be kind of throwing me off a little bit, but at the same time it don't, because it's like it makes sense, because if you're putting out content for people that are interested in what you're like, you know, like if you're putting out content for that specific topic, then the people that are looking for that specific topic, they're gonna find your channel. So it do make sense with the niche part. That do make sense. So finding a niche, a name. When I thought about the name, y'all, like the way I thought about the name was like just on some. I was watching one of my YouTube videos and I seen that I say You Feel Me a lot. I'm like, damn, how many times I'm gonna say You Feel Me? So I'm like, okay, I'm about to make that my podcast, like my name or whatever, because like I just thought about it randomly, like honestly, because like I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, that's something I say every day. That's like a regular New York slogan, word, whatever, fuck. And I feel like other people say it too, so it was just like something like I felt like y'all should be feeling me on this, like you feel me, like I don't know. But always have an outline. Like every time I have the show, like I told y'all when I was doing the show, even though my guests didn't end up showing up, I still have my outline. Always have your outline ready. Always know what you're gonna say. Don't just go based off just doing it. I had posted the video. I just seen somebody had commented like, I think after I had asked Capo like how's your mental health, I ended up looking at my phone. And it's not because I'm not like listening to him. I am listening to him, but it's because everything is on my phone. So I'm trying to like stay like, you know, like I'm trying to stay organized. So it's not that I wasn't listening, I'm listening, but it's like, I don't know, everything's on my phone. So when y'all do see me doing the podcast and I'm looking at my phone, it's because I do all my outlines either on the book, but then I'll be feeling like the book look weird or funny while I'm sitting on the podcast table. So I'm like, let me just put it on my phone, because then it'll be like a little bit better, like not that much distraction. But y'all be distracted with anything, honestly. Okay, so I do episode lengths too. I put in my mind how long I want the episode to be, and that kind of helps. But then I'm be lying, because with Capo, like I told y'all with the Capo episode, with the second episode with Capo, I felt like that episode I did not plan the length, and I didn't even know he was recording for 40 minutes. Honestly, it didn't even feel like he was having a conversation for 40 minutes. Like the creative world is so crazy, because like you would be sitting in front of a camera and it don't even feel like you sitting in front of the camera for that long. Like it really felt like you was having a 10-minute conversation, honestly, I swear to God. So seeing the length that it took after, I was surprised. Like it put a big shock in my face, but then I was happy also, because I'm like, damn, I got what I wanted plus more. So it made me feel good. Like I told y'all, with my second episode, I'll just have a guest. So I had to go solo, but not really, but always have solo episodes just in case if people don't show up or like the show don't go as planned, that you're able to actually sit there and be comfortable. Because when I was sitting there, y'all, I was struggling. I'm not gonna lie, I was struggling, because in my head I'm thinking like, this is supposed to be a dialogue. This is not just supposed to be me talking, having a conversation. I'm supposed to be talking to somebody. So that's how I was already in that mindset. But you have to learn how to pivot. You have to learn how to get out that state and be like, okay, this is not how it's gonna be, so this is how it's gonna be. And I think that's what I'm learning, and that's what really took me that day. But I still kept going. I didn't give up. I still was on camera. I still did my little solo episode. Might still end up editing it and putting it out there. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it, but I felt like I still did what I needed to do. So always make sure you have a plan if your guests don't show up. Always have a solo episode ready, planned out, so you can do it and not have no problems. You need a good setup. I would say go on Peerspace. Peerspace has amazing studio setup, and if you want to go to the studio I go to, I'm not gatekeeping, because at the end of the day, I don't really care about that gatekeeping shit, because we all trying to do something. So if you want to book the one I book, I could put it right here. I'm gonna put it right here for y'all so y'all can see it too, because I'm not gatekeeping shit. I don't really care if y'all know where I'm at or what studio I'm recording at. I just don't want it to be on some like I don't know. I don't really care. Like, I don't care. Like, y'all can know about that. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather put money in couples' pocket anyways. And you feel me? Like, so it is whatever. So, yeah. So, it's a good setup. If y'all want to, it's located in a convenient place. Y'all just go see for yourself. I'm going to put it there. Y'all want to do y'all research. I do y'all research. And y'all go check it out. And look at the reviews. Look at the comments. Whatever y'all got to do. Have a good camera. Have good mics. Which he has all that. If you go to the studio, it has all that. If you buy your own equipment, make sure you're on Amazon getting good mics. Make sure you're getting good like headphones. The headphones, oh my god, the headphones are a big difference. Like with the headphones, I feel like now after today I'm recording with just straight headphones, like honestly, because I feel like the headphones make you hear yourself so much better and they don't feel like you trying so hard. Like it makes you in sync, if that makes sense. So with headphones, it's a must. So if you want to do it with headphones, it's a must. And then you don't hear your voice as much, so you're not really like, you know how sometimes we don't want to hear our voice. Like, I don't like hearing my voice sometimes. So with that, like, I feel like the headphones helped a lot. I like the headphones. I really love the headphones. Editing softwares, y'all can use CapCut, iMovie, Filmora, Final Cut Pro. It's a lot. Adobe, DaVinci. It's really a lot. It's a lot of software like I could use. But right now I'm using CapCut because it's free. So if y'all want to use CapCut, use CapCut. It's free. And honestly, just matching the audio to T is important, because you don't want the audio to be not in sync with the video, because then it's gonna look funny. Like when I first put out the first podcast episode, my audio wasn't in sync, so I had to really delete that shit and then start all over again. So make sure your audio is always in sync. Like I said, I do that on CapCut. You could do that on CapCut too. Make sure your audio is in sync. CapCut is gonna match it to a T. Like with CapCut, it matches it to a T. Like it's not bad. And then the only thing is try putting in an Apple Podcast. Like the crazy thing is, the girl I have on Instagram, Ty, she had told me to put it on Apple Podcast, but it's crazy because I was already thinking about doing that. So when she told me that, it really just confirmed it and solidified it that yeah, this is what you need to do next. Like you already made the podcast, now put it on Apple Podcast, because we're gonna keep elevating y'all. So but yeah, so that was really all I have for how to start a podcast. And like, I'm still learning more. I'm still gonna tell y'all more while I'm learning and put y'all onto some more. And I think I have a little bit more right here too. Take your time building your audience, because it's hard building a podcast audience. Like even with my YouTube channel, it was hard building my YouTube. So now like me pivoting into the podcast world, I feel like it's gonna be the same thing, but not the same struggle. My journey gonna be completely different, because I'm not doing it from scratch. I'm doing it from something that I already know already, if that makes sense. So I'm just looking at it like I'm about to enjoy the journey, and always make sure you do your research so you can know what you're getting yourself involved into, and not be surprised or anything when shit don't go your way. Because when shit don't go my way, I'm gonna brag, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna do all this, I'm gonna do all that. Like I could have cried when my guests didn't show up, but I'm like, you know what, I'm not even gonna do that, because at the end of the day, shit don't even be personal. You just gotta always have a plan B, because you gotta always like be ready. You always gotta stay on point, so you don't gotta always be on point, so you don't gotta get ready. Oh, what is it? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all real quick how my little podcast journey been going. Let me stop playing little, big. How my big pack, how my podcast journey is going. I want y'all to go subscribe to your For Me podcast. I'm gonna tag it down here below. Let me know what y'all feel about it. Let me know if y'all want to come on the show too, because I would love to meet some of y'all in person, because why not? Like, you feel me? Like, no, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. Y'all gonna be growing with me. We're gonna be going through this journey together. I'm not gonna leave this YouTube channel stranded. So as of today, I have 2 channels, which is Jadai Christelle, the brand, the overall brand is Jadai Christelle, and then You Feel Me podcast, and everything else falls under it. So yeah. that's literally my plan, my goals for this year. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm about to go eat this food because I'm hungry as a bitch. And like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all post is turned on so y'all get notified when I post a video. This is gonna be like my official vlogging channel now. I'm not posting no more podcasts on this. I'm going podcast videos is going straight to the podcast channel. I did post the second episode, but I just want y'all to really like go to the podcast channel. But after today, I'm not posting no more videos on my channel that relates with the podcast channel. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure your bell is turned on to post so you know if I post a video. I'll see you later. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much for supporting me.